Hello again, good evening to you. Welcome to Business. Now, Ghana and Norway have agreed to extend the Oil for Development program. The 5-year cooperation agreement offers assistance to developing countries in their efforts to manage petroleum resources. With the current program ending next year, Chief Director at the Ministry of Energy, Lawrence Apalsi, says the Norwegian Foreign Affairs Ministry has expressed its willingness to extend the program upon a request from Ghana. He was speaking with Daryl Kwao in Norway.
Today has been a big day for Ghana at the ONS 2018 exhibition and conference. We've had Ghanaian companies pitch to the Norwegian counterparts. We've also had a delegation from various institutions in the country coming here to facilitate, business opportunities in the oil and gas sector. I've got with me the Chief Director of the Ministry of Energy, Lawrence Apalsi, who has been with us from day one. How would you describe the mission so far?
I think it's a big success. It's a big success. There were a number of issues that have been outstanding with the Norwegian companies. And we speak from afar. This conference has afforded us to put the names to, to the applications that have been rendered. If I talk of number of issues being outstanding, one of them is the Oil for Development that we started somewhere immediately after we made the discovery. That program is getting out at the end of this year. Yet the implementation of the regulatory regime, the laws and so on and so forth, are just picking up. So one of the issues was how do we go forward from there? And I'm happy to say that we managed to strike a deal here for the extension of that program, Oil for Development, so that we can do the regulations for decommissioning, general petroleum regulations. Even though they are passed, they need to be implemented. So it's a big success.
So for how long is this extension?
Well, the details have not been worked out, but the principle is that yes, they have accepted to extend it.
Okay, for people who are watching and listening who are wondering, what's this Oil for Development program? How is it beneficial to the country? If you could just expatiate on that.
Well, yeah, the Oil for Development was carved out somewhere 2007, thereabout, immediately after the discovery. And it was an initiative of Kofi Annan, the late Kofi Annan, who thought that Ghana didn't need to reinvent the wheel. That all we needed was to look at areas where these things exist, good practices exist, and then just see how we can adapt that to the Ghanaian system. So the Norwegians came out with us with a program that, well, the Oil for Development is a kind of a grant which will allow the Norwegian Petroleum Directorate to help assist the Ghanaian institutions with capacity building. And basically they did that through the ministry. And the key areas were support in resource management, key issues concerning resource management, revenue management, and environmental management. So one of the key things they did at the start was to make a baseline survey of our oceans, what sort of hydrographic parameters existed at the time, salinity, temperature, and so on and so forth. In 10 years' time, which is just about now, they'll do a follow-up to now find out has production brought about any environmental change.
So what's going to be happening for the rest of the day is more B2B engagements here as the ONS conference and exhibition gradually draws to a close. So hopefully the Ghanaian delegation would have achieved in their quest to strike business deals from Stavanger, Norway. This is Daryl Kwao.
Now, Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia has disclosed that the Driver Vehicle and Licensing Authority has begun a process to link data from insurance firms in the country with a system for issuing driver's licenses. This is to help improve enforcement of motor insurance. There's more in the following report.
Insurance penetration in Ghana is said to be at a low rate as compared with other countries on the sub-region. Currently, penetration rate is less than 10%. As part of measures to improve the situation, Parliament passed a law which ensures all vehicle owners insure their vehicles. According to the Vice President, after introducing the Smart Driving License for the country, government has begun a move with the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA, to get all insurance data onto a single portal.
Began the process with World Bank support to digitize all our land records in Ghana. It again goes, we've moved into the issuance of smart driver's licenses and smart vehicle registrations. And by the end of this year, we are linking on the same platform the insurance company data with the driver's license, vehicle license data, so that the police can tell when your vehicle is on the road whether you've insured or not, and we can then have more enforcement. We've also embarked on a lot of port reforms.
The Vice President made the disclosure after a meeting with the Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, Angela Merkel, during her visit to Ghana. Ghana has also signed a memorandum of understanding with a German firm, Tapcon Limited, Supply Technologies, for the construction of a hybrid solar plant in Ghana, and another agreement for the construction of a pharmaceutical factory.
Meanwhile, President of the group Indrum, Dr. Papakwesi Indrum, is pressing for the implementation of local content in the insurance industry to grow local insurance companies. According to Dr. Indrum, most local insurance companies miss out on contracts with huge multinationals due to a lack of capacity.
Promote local content. The other one has to do with no premium, no cover. Both of them will promote the development and growth financially, on the financial side, of the companies that we have. Now, the local content, what it means is that if it is followed to the letter, that the capacities of the insurance companies that we have here in Ghana would have to be maximized before any CD of insurance premium will travel outside of Ghana. Which means that if you're an insurance company, you have good capacity, you have good investment in your company, then you will do maximum business. And then you can become financially strong. If an insurance company becomes financially strong, then it can also have the funds to invest in the local economy, and particularly to provide the long-term capital that we're looking for our local companies in Ghana. It's purely a very simple matter. It is one that's already agreed by the Insurance Commission. It just needs enforcement. It just needs enforcement. And when that is done, our local insurance companies will do well.
And that's all we have for you in business tonight. Many thanks for your company. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. For more business news, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Have a good evening.